Okay, hello everyone. Welcome. No, this is not a GOH video. This is my new podcast. Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Minnesota Twins baseball experience. Here we're basically going to talk about, I don't know why I'm playing games, but I figured y'all have something to watch while I talk and complain about my life. I do not want to show my channel stuff. Well, no shit. NASCAR outlaws Ross Chastain's melon move. No crap, they did that like a month ago. Jeez. I am gonna pull up ESPN. Basically, this is a podcast. We are basically just gonna talk about, well, I don't want to call this we'll call it the Minnesota Twins. We'll call it the Minnesota Sports Experience. Because I'm not going to be doing just Minnesota Twins on here. I'm going to be doing Vikings, Twins, sometimes Timberwolves, but I don't watch much baseball. Minnesota United, I do not watch soccer. I watch a little bit highlights of the World Cup, and that's like the only soccer that I watch. But yeah, so let's get right to it. Okay, first, spring training is coming up in 3 days. We have 3 days until spring training begins, or we've got 3 days till spring training begins for the MLB. We've got 4 days until spring training starts for the Twins in terms of games. Let's go to the Twins page here. We're coming into this season. It's not gonna show me their last season's finish. We're starting off with a doubleheader in games that are at the same time at 2 different stadiums. I don't know if they split up the spring. I don't know if they split up the spring training team and then they put one half of the team in one game and the other half in the other. I don't know how they're going to play 2 games at the same time, but I don't know how else they would do it. I don't have very high expectations for this season. This team was not good last season. It was not good. So, so here's what I think we need to do to have a good run this season in the AL Central. Now, I'm hoping we win the division, but there's only so much we can do. Let's look at our team stats from last year. If we look, is this batting? Where are we? We were 13th in the league last year. 13th in the league in batting average. 10th in on-base percentage, 11th in slugging percentage, and 17th in runs scored. On the pitching side of the ball, ERA we're 19th, quality starts 29th, WHIP is 13th, and I forget what that means. We're 13th and whatever the heck that is. I don't know what that means. Something to do with pitchers. I forget. Let's look at the roster. Or, not the roster. The depth chart specifically. Now, my question is, when in the world will we get Kenta Maeda back? He was out, I think he was out all last season. Here, this was uploaded 6 minutes ago. Or no, it wasn't. No, that was 6 months ago. So Maeda is still recovering from Tommy John surgery. There hasn't been any update. I haven't seen any updates on when he's coming back. But I'm hoping he'll be back. I think he'll be back before June. Let's see. When did this? September 1st, 2021. So it's been more than 2 years. So 9 to 10 months. So 9 to 12 months. It's been 2 years since this article was written. I think we should have Maeda. I'm thinking this article was written September 1st, 2021. Okay. I'm hoping this article was written more than 2 years ago. More than 24 months ago, like 25, not even, like, almost, like, what, 31, 32 months ago? He should be back before opening day, and if he's not, like, 9 to 12 months, I thought it took normally, like, 12, I thought it normally took 12 to 18 months, but I don't know. Can I go back? I guess I can't. If he needs to take 18 months, still, he should be back by the end of the season. If he's not back by the end of the season, something is up with him. Let's go to injuries. Oh, here we go. Threw about 40 pitches Thursday in his first bullpen session of the spring. So, I think he'd be good. So, hopefully we'll have him. I think, I think he should still, like, try to, because we don't want Kenta Maeda turning into Chris Archer. You know, Chris Archer, you get 4 good innings out of him, and then if you put him in, you get 4 good innings out of him, and then you have to take him out. When have we ever, I don't know when the Twins have ever gotten a quality start from Chris Archer. Probably never. Maeda, I don't want him to be the same way when he comes back. I think he should not, like, he should stick to, like, still trying to get that arm moving. I don't think he should throw in an actual game until opening day, or whenever he starts opening day. If we need to give him a couple of weeks off after opening day, do that. We can survive 2 weeks with 4 starters. We've done it before. We did it a majority of last season. Chris Paddock, I don't know why all of our pitchers are hurt. Chance Cisco signed to us Wednesday, or re-signed. When did we ever have him? When did he ever re-sign? But I guess he's on us with a minor league deal. He's not expected to be ready to play for the Twins till late June or early July. Royce Lewis, with Araz being traded, I have no idea who we're going to put at shortstop. I've got zero clue. Who are we going to put on shortstop? Well, I guess Correa. I didn't think of Correa. So is this gonna be like, is this our, like, projected people to start. So we got Sonny Gray. It says Sonny Gray pitching opening day. Joe Ryan pitched opening day last season. I remember watching that game, but Carlos Correa, I don't know if we'll have him, cause he might get put on the paternity list, and he might be out. He might be out for a month, maybe a couple months, cause they could put him on the paternity list. So hold on, I'm gonna look that up. What is this for? Yeah, when a new child is born. So technically he could be placed on either bereavement or paternity list. His wife is expecting soon. Hence why he skipped the World Baseball Classic because of it. We're not gonna have him all of spring training and maybe some start of some of the season. So Sonny Gray, I think Joe Ryan or Sonny Gray could pitch opening day. Maybe if one of these two guys get hurt in spring training, Pablo Lopez could pitch opening day. I don't see it happening. I just don't. I don't see it happening. And once Maeda is back, I'm seeing Tyler Mahle get thrown down to the bottom of the rotation. Because they'll put Kenta Maeda above him and maybe even Pablo Lopez, but Joe Ryan's probably going to stay where he is. Griffin Jacks, Caleb Thielbar, Emilio Pagan, George Alcala, Ovani Moran, Johan Duran. We need him to stay healthy. Duran can pitch 2 innings, and he can pitch, I think, like 2 innings maximum, because he throws 99, 100 miles an hour. So I've seen his fastballs get to like 104, so we'll need him, and then Jorge Lopez, we need him to stay healthy too. I don't think Christian Vasquez will be the starting catcher. I think they'll put Ryan Jeffers at starting catcher. At least that's what I would do. First base, Kirilloff, Miranda, Farmer, Gordon, Gallo. Joey Gallo right now is currently listed as starting in left field. Kirilloff and Miranda, I think Kirilloff and Miranda are going to split time at first base. Gordon belongs somewhere else. He does not belong. He doesn't, I don't think he belongs at, or that's second base I'm looking at, or here he is, fourth. He doesn't belong at first base. There's no reason why he should be playing first base. If all 3 of these guys get hurt, Joey Gallo should be playing first base, not him. Nick Gordon does not, I don't know if he can play first base, but I've never seen him play first base. I just don't think he belongs in first base. That's just my opinion. Second base, Jorge Polanco, whoever that is, Nick Gordon, Kyle Farmer, Willie Castro. Polanco at second, I think, is the right move. However, he's probably better fitted at shortstop. Polanco at second works. Donovan Solano, no idea who that is, but he'll probably get, he's probably just on our team for spring training, and then he'll probably get sent down to AAA or AA. Same with Kyle Farmer. He'll get sent down. There's literally 0 chance he is on the team, or either they're just here because they need to be. I don't know. Is this everyone that's on the team? Like, is this everyone that's on the Major League roster? This is a small team. Third base. They have Miranda starting at third base. And I don't think any of these 4 backups, I don't think any of them fit on third base. If you're gonna put Gordon anywhere, he belongs at third base. But he fits at third better than he does first. Shortstop. This is where Gordon should be 2. I think, no, actually, Polanco should be 2. Polanco should be 2, Gordon should be 3. I don't know what Rocco Baldelli is thinking here, but it's not a smart decision. Joey Gallo over Michael A. Taylor that's an interesting decision, because Michael A. Taylor, he's had at least 10 years in this league, right? He's a veteran. I think a soon retired veteran. But so is Joey Gallo. And, we don't even, I did not want that. We don't even know if Max Kepler is going to stay with the Twins yet. Same with Byron Buxton. Buxton, I think they'll do the same thing they did with him last year. I think he's only going to play 100 games. He only played 100 games. I think he only played 60 or 100 games last year. I think he'll do the same thing this year. But with him being second and everything, Gilberto Celestino, he needs some center fielding time. So him and Taylor should split time in center field. Nick Gordon in left. I have seen Nick Gordon play left. He can play left field. I've seen him play left field live in attendance. I've seen him play left field. He can do it. Royce Lewis, when he comes back, it's gonna be so hard for Rocco Baldelli to figure out who is gonna play where. That will be difficult. It'll be very difficult. So yeah, the Twins, Trevor Larnach at DH. It's an okay move. I'm perfectly fine with that move. Let's look at their spring training schedule. These are all their spring training games. Apparently, I don't know why, but there's no tickets to this one. Okay, so they're starting Saturday, February 25th. They have 3 games in 2 days. So they're starting on the road against Baltimore and at home against Tampa Bay. This is at Ed Smith Stadium, and I think they're playing. I don't know where the Twins play. For their spring training games. I don't know what. Okay, Lee County Sports Complex, whatever that is. And then the next day they've got Philly, Boston, Atlanta. They get thing is, they don't get any days off until March 6th. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so you're playing 11 games in 8, well, how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're playing 11 games in 9 days. That is insane. That's insane, the fact you're playing 11 games in 9 days. I can't even think of that. Then they play, they just have 2 games in 2 days, and then another day off, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 straight days, or 5 or 6 straight days of spring training games. So yeah, projections for the Twins record to end the season. They play 32 games, right? I just hit my microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 games. Okay. So, 34 games. I've got them going 20. I have them, honestly, I have the Twins going 24-10 in spring training. I think they'll be successful in spring training because, in past history, teams that did well in the regular season were absolutely trash in spring training, and bad teams literally had the best records in spring training. So I think they can do some damage in the Grapefruit League. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting Discord messages. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So yeah, 24-10 is my record prediction for Minnesota Twins. Okay. I don't know why I'm not following the Twins, but it won't let me. Alright, next, let's look at the NFL. Other news from the NFL. The Vikings, they need a good offseason. If they want to be successful, as successful as they were this season, they need first thing I think they need to do, they should draft I think they take a quarterback in the first round. Don't yell at me. Kirk Cousins, I mean, sometimes he's good, but then sometimes I want to chop his head off. Because he just makes, take wild card game, for example. 4th and 8. Your season is on the line. You throw a 3-yard check down to your tight end. Ryan Tannehill, didn't he do the same? I think he did the same thing. It was either this season or last season. He did the exact same thing. And we can't do that. Cousins needs to not do that if we're going to be successful next year. Looking at our draft order, positions. What the heck? Where is the draft order? NFL draft order. Alright. Vikings. They have the 23rd pick, and like it says here, they're gonna have to think about life after Kirk Cousins. They need a quarterback. He's turning 35, like it says in the thing. He's turning 35 before next season, getting into another contract extension, and his 2023 is the final year of his current deal. So, yeah, the Vikings' unexpectedly successful season makes it unlikely that they'll be in a position to select one of the top quarterbacks in this draft. There's C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young, but I think Stetson Bennett is only a sophomore. So, if we just tank, I mean, I wouldn't mind just tanking one season. I mean, we've been horrible one season, we can do it again. That is disgusting. I'm not going to show that. But yeah, that's what they need. That's what they need to do. I would do Minnesota Wild, but most of y'all don't care about hockey. I'm gonna do the Wild anyway. So I don't really watch hockey much, but yeah, I'm not gonna do hockey. That's everything I can think of to cover for now, and I will come back and make a second episode. Leave a like if you like the podcast. This is something I'm hopefully gonna do once every couple weeks, so this is not gonna be like a daily or weekly thing. This might be, eventually it might become somewhat of a monthly thing, but hopefully I can get more episodes out soon. So that's it for now. Goodbye, adios.